Good morning, welcome back to BT. Well, the NHL trade deadline is tomorrow, and why it's already been a pretty busy and exciting time for teams and fans. There's still plenty of drama to come. And here with a look at the teams that could be changing players and what you can expect from the Hockey Central trade deadline is Daren Millard from Sportsnet. Daren, let's start with our Jets. Are they going to be buyers or sellers? Are we going to see any big deals for them?
I think you'll see a couple of deals from Kevin Cheveldayoff. Most significantly, number one on his list is experience. You've seen what happens in the last week and a half with the Jets when the pressure starts to be applied and this team is in playoff contention, and how you handle that. And they just haven't responded the way that Claude Noel and his group really needs to answer the bell. So I think not necessarily a frontline player, but somebody who's been through the rigors of a playoff drive and can give them not only stability right now and settle things down, but also, if you do qualify, somebody who's been there before and can kind of bring this young group on, because they just don't, going back to Atlanta, have that experience to lean on right now. So I think that first and foremost on Kevin Cheveldayoff's mind is just bring somebody in who can calm the waters.
So if the Jets are going to be buyers, what are we going to sell? Who could be leaving Winnipeg?
Well, I think obviously there's a couple of guys in the back end who are up, and Ron Hainsey has a list of 15 teams that he has to submit if the Winnipeg Jets do approach him. I don't see him necessarily going anywhere, just based on his value to them and what they would get in return right now. Defensemen are drawing draft picks and some notable compensation, but I don't think anything that's going to help them right now. So I think Ron Hainsey sticks around. Up front, that's really a moving target right now. They want somebody that can put the puck in the net. There's not a lot of that out there right now, and what you'd have to give up. So I think beyond just really experience, I don't think you're going to see the Winnipeg Jets do much beyond just depth and guys that have been around the block a couple of times. Scoring is first and foremost, but that's going to be an off-season move that the Winnipeg Jets are going to have to address if you want to make that really big step. You might be able to inch up a little bit in some talent, but I don't think you're going to get that impact player that's going to be able to fit in with your top six right now.
The one position that there seems to be a glut of is goaltenders. Canucks got two guys who could be dealt. Also, Kiprusoff rumors going to Toronto. How likely is that, and will we see Vancouver move one of its goalies?
Well, they're trying right now. Roberto Luongo's not happy. He really thought he would be moved by now. When he was in the offseason, somebody whispered in his ear from the Florida Panthers organization, and Doug MacLean confirmed this yesterday, that the Florida Panthers told him that they were working on something and would probably be able to make that happen. Toronto Maple Leafs inquired about his services last season, and he refused to waive his no-trade clause, and now he's really in limbo. So Roberto Luongo is out there. The Vancouver Canucks are working hard. They've held recent discussions with the Toronto Maple Leafs, but Dave Nonis and his management group with Toronto are also in discussions with the Calgary Flames, and they've received permission to talk to Mika Kiprusoff. Whether that goes any further, especially after the last couple of games by Mika Kiprusoff, I'm not sure, but Toronto wants some experience in goal, because James Reimer, Manitoba guy, whether he goes down, they don't have anything else that they can lean on right now. So that's the big question right now with the Maple Leafs, and it's Kiprusoff, I think, number one, and then Habibulin, and then Roberto Luongo number three when you look at the goaltenders that could be on the move.
Goaltenders who could make a big difference to a number of teams. It's going to be an exciting couple of hours. Good luck tomorrow. Good luck getting some sleep tonight.
Couple of hours? It's 10.
Yes.
If you're selling me short here, you should come in and help us out.
Gladly. Anytime. I'm free anytime after 9:01. Thank you very much, man. Always nice talking to a Brady boy. See you, pal. The 10-hour Hockey Central trade deadline kicks off tomorrow at 7 o'clock our time. You can also follow online with your desktop, tablet, and mobile device, also through Facebook and Twitter. All those links are available through breakfasttelevision.ca. Going to take a break. Plenty still to come on BT.